Setting up, I will remind you all again about her Kickstarter for her second album that dropped tonight, so it's all brand new. So everything's still available. I'm assuming, I haven't checked, but it only started at 6 o'clock, and most of us are here. So this is for her second album, and we all want to hear that. So. Ready to go? All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first singer of the evening, Lauren Oxford.
Slightly taller than you. Can y'all hear that? Yeah? Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Okay. Like Tanya and Aaron said, the Kickstarter for my second album, Daughters All, just dropped at 6, and I'm going to be recording it in Oregon with Eric and Jen Distad and Jen Midkiff and Sonny Larson and Summer Russell and a bunch of other people are going to contribute things. So it's going to have a lot of songs on it that I've been playing in circles for a while. This is one of them. It's one of the at least 4 Mama Trauma songs. I have not played this song since I finally officially went no contact with my mom on March 29th. So we'll see how this goes. This is called The Hunter. Oh, the easiest thing to say is that it's complicated. There's no way to sum it up without some excavating of the things I'm still uncovering and brushing off, of what has been forgotten and of what I have forgotten. Writing poetry as therapy from you, I hid that world. So dramatic, so traumatic, I was just a hurting girl, embellishing to fit an ache for sympathy. Sharp teachers that I trusted in the hopes that they would hold me. But I should have known that privacy was just a ruse, 'cause my paper trails made paths that you could not refuse. Never wrote my truths to hurt you, just to tell my side. You just cry and say you didn't raise your girl to lie. But did you even catch the metaphors you blew straight through? To prove the prey was capable of hurting you. Stalking hidden paper forests, rifling through to hunt my words. How'd you always miss the writer, making noise to just be heard? Oh, the hunter prowls between the logs of her, I'm still not free. Be it pour a song, your hands press on my weapon turned against me. Be it pour a song, your hands press on my weapon turned against me. So now after my shows you say how proud of me you are, singing up on stages with my voice and my guitar. But old feelings come back rushing when your eyes sweep round the room, making sure that all the faces there have turned their gaze to you. Where was all that pride when I needed you to care? When you roll your eyes and tune me out as if I wasn't there. Feels like everything I've done's become your bragging rights. And everything that I have done has always been despite. So you make an effort now and boast with much ado hope that prays incapable of hurting you. Stalking hidden paper forests, rifling through to hunt my words. How'd you always miss the writer, making noise to just be heard? While the hunter prowls between the lines of her, I'm still not free. Be it poem or song, your hands press on my weapon turned against me. Be it poem or song, her hands press on my weapon turned against me. I swear I've tried to write this all with nuance and with grace, to find some sort of way in here for me to state your case. But right now I am here for her, for younger me. Because back then, despite my strength, I couldn't be. Every time you call me now, I hear it in your voice. But you wish that in the past you'd made some different choice. Mom, I'm glad you're in a better place, but time let my well dry. The only thing I feel now is that I wish you wouldn't try. The only thing I feel now is that I wish you wouldn't try. The only thing I feel now is that I wish you wouldn't try. The only thing I feel now is that I wish you wouldn't try. It's not all angry and dark, I promise. I mean, most of it is, but there's some gay love songs at the end. So, yay. I'm not going to do one of those. I'm going to do a new one that I wrote in February during fall. About, I don't know, anyone out there like familiar at all with the Enneagram? Well, it's about being a traumatized Enneagram 2, essentially. And sacrificing everything about yourself for other people. Oh, I'm bleeding. Cool. All right.
No, it's not.
It's not that bad. Okay. This is called To Be of Use. Tune your senses to the tapping pen, the bouncing lead. Till your inner world's a phantom limb you need to shed. Don't fight against the waves that push you down. Just take a knee. Never let them see how hard it is to try, or how easy to be of use. Just broken truces and slip beneath the skin of those around. Not like a knife, but like the sense of life that wraps you in its arms, safe and sound. Shape your words to score an earnest laugh, a sunny smile. If being loved becomes your epitaph, go extra miles. Don't fight against the way it makes you feel when you can see all the ways that you contort just to reveal who you can be. To be abused, just broken truces and slip beneath the skin of those around. Not like a knife, but like the sense of life that wraps you in its arms, safe and sound. That wraps you in its arms, safe and sound. Don't let me wrap you in my arms, safe and sound. Stay tuned for Kathleen.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. That was beautiful. Lawrence? Hey, I'm on. I can almost fill the room without the mic, but we'll go back and we'll repeat for the people in the back. Thank you, Lauren. That was beautiful. Next up for the 2x10s is Kathleen Sloan. Kathleen's doing Peter's Song, which is one of Terrence Schwa songs. Terrence took his master's in Atlanta, so we used to see a lot more of him before he moved back to Singapore, got a wife, children, and stopped wanting to fly from Singapore to North America. That's her first song, and her second song will be Box of Fairies, which is one of her own little songs. Are you ready? I will vamp it. Vamp. Dracula, Henry Fitzroy, Comtesse Saint-Germain. I'm vamping.
You know, that's actually terrifying, the thought of you vamping. It's like, you know about vamps, you know?
That doesn't happen till late grade.
And
Use
never
card,
forget to start without the reading glasses.
Lauren's Kickstarter, Kathleen's reading glasses.
And so that was good that you did that, because what a thing to follow, Lauren. And now for something completely different. So this is very new to me, so I hope not to screw it up. So hopefully the melody will actually be the melody. But I'm taking a poll because I was surprised at some people who had never heard of Zena Henderson or the People Stories. Who knows those? So there's actually quite a few people who don't. So you should. They're classic. Zena Henderson, The People No Different Flesh, and Ingathering. You should go read them and find them. They're wonderful stories, and I really love Gary's song of the people, and I am hoping to learn that too. I'm working on that, but I remembered this one, and and this is a Terrence Schwa song, and I remembered the chorus, I really liked it, and so I found it to learn it. And Terrence, Tanya said, he lives in Singapore, and now he has a family and kids and stuff, so, and like a real job and things, so he doesn't get out this way too awful much, but, so this is Peter's song. One day I was walking in the woods when by and by I looked up in the clouds and wished that I could touch the sky. I reached my arms to heaven, let imagination go. And then I found myself above, looking at the woods below. I didn't know back then I was different from the rest. I told my mother what I'd done, and she was quite distressed. She said that I must hide my gifts. She said no one must know. And she sat me down and told me of our people long ago. Oh, people, my people, where have you gone? We are the lost, we've been searching so long. People, my people, where did you roam? Do you remember the world we called home? The crossing brought them all to earth, across the lonely dark. The life slips scattered down like seeds and kept them far apart. They hid themselves in case the humans viewed them as a threat. She cried herself to sleep each night and tried hard to forget. Oh, people, my people, hands raised in sign, voices in chorus, songs sweeter than wine. Oh, people, my people, lost and alone, when will we find us a place to call home? My mother met my father, he gave shelter from her grief. She told him all he understood, and what's more he believed. She had me first, then Bethy next, but when my father died, she knew that soon the power in us could no longer be denied. Oh, people, my people, don't blame her, please. She loved him so dearly, he gave her release. Oh, people, my people, she thought you were gone. So was the hope of her finding a home. When mother died, I took my sister and we left our town. She'd shown us both a vision where the people might be found. But what would we discover? What would they, the people, say? Would they take us half-breeds in, or turn us both away? Oh, people, my people, we're children of fate. We've traveled far, now we stand at your gate. Oh, people, my people, don't turn us away. Tell us that we found here a home here today. Oh, people, my people, we were the lost, endlessly searching until our paths crossed. People, my people, far have we roamed, thank you at last for a place to call home. Okay, kind of messed up the tune at the beginning, but you get the idea. Anyway, I just think that's a lovely song. And I don't think I've ever heard anybody else cover it, and since Terrence is around, I'm going to. Yay! And so this next song I actually wrote, which puts it in a very rare category. I don't sing it very often, and because it's about a specific person, although I realized it could be about somebody else. They have adopted a consonance. Where's that music coming from? Oh, is that that bar? Oh well, too bad. You don't really want that. But I wrote this because when Gwen Knighton did her, I don't know if she's ever done another CD, but she put out the CD Box of Fairies. And I love Gwen Knighton, and I bought it, and I loved it, and I listened to it. But I was listening the whole time for the title song. And there isn't a title song, that's just the title. And so I caught her at a bad moment because Gwen is usually a lovely and gracious person. And I said I was confused because there wasn't a song called Box of Fairies on it. She said, "Did you read the liner notes?" It's in the liner notes. So chastised, I went away and read the liner notes. And I happened to be reading a book on songwriting then, and this happened. And somebody asked for it at the request concert at Consonance, and I realized that what is the thing about red-haired harpers? Because I thought this totally fits Margaret Davis, and she's here, so this is great. I can sing it at Consonance now because of her. But she didn't get to hear it, so I'll have to do it next year too. So here we go. I stroll into the book room and snag myself a chair, looking forward to a night of sharing songs. I greet old friends and new ones as we gather once again. Conversation morphs to music before long. Then in the door we see a stranger with hair as red as flame, and a quiet hush descends upon the room. When she power lifts an instrument with way too many strings, oh goddess, please let it be in tune. The circle goes around, it's the red-haired stranger's turn. She picks up her harp and starts to play. Our jaws all drop to the floor, we've not heard sounds like this before. Bewitching music floats into our ears. I'm pretty sure I smell a rat. A human being can't play like that. One explanation seems to me quite clear. There's a box of fairies under her chair. Maybe I can't see them, but I know they're there. She gives that box a nudge and they start to play and sing. That's not her fingers on the harp strings, those are fairies' wings. I wait with anticipation as others sing their songs. At last it is the stranger's turn again. As she picks up her harp, I spy around the floor, searching for her magic little friends. The notes flow around, enchanting us once more, but not a single pixie do I see. No matter where I look around or strain my ears to hear the sound, nothing but the girl and harper there. It's just her fingers on the strings, her voice is all that I hear sing. I'll have to face the facts and declare there's no box of fairies under her chair. I thought I could hear 'em, but they aren't really there when she picks up her harp and starts to play and sing. Those are her fingers on the harp strings. Watch her fingers on the harp. Her fingers fly across the harp strings just like fairies' wings. Those are her fingers on the harp strings. Watch her fingers on the harp. Her fingers fly across the harp strings just like fairies, dancing like their feet have wings. So if y'all know any more red-haired harpers, I can add them to the list. Okay. You told me I could unplug it.
Well, you could and you did.
Why, golly? That's true. He didn't say it wouldn't make a horrible noise. Okay.
Okay, Ben, at the mic. There we go. Thank you. Our third and final 2x10 tonight is W Scribble Distal Ack.
Accurate, very accurate.
Fortunately, Jen provided a translation, and I would like to welcome Eric Distal to the stage. Jen, are you going to need to translate? Apparently, it was Lauren who translated it. She is a woman of many talents. I'm not actually kidding, guys. It's like scribble art.
My mom was convinced I was going to be a doctor based on my handwriting. She was very disappointed.
Plugging in there.
Yeah, we are plugged in actually. Tell me if you're getting things. Howdy, y'all. So, the Faithful Psychics is releasing an EP in May, probably the 4th, called Both Kinds, because we played both kinds of nerd songs, Star Wars and Star Trek. This is one of the Star Wars songs that I don't think I've ever played on stage, so fingers crossed. I know the dark side seems so strong. I feel your anger, but you must know it will lead you wrong. You struck the younglings down, and we must remember how they died. But once you start down the dark path, forever will it change you inside. Don't give in to hate, don't give in to fear. Choose the light, keep your mind clear. Don't give in to hate, don't give in to fear. I know it's not too late. New hope is always near. Save your strength for knowledge and defense. The dark side's a shortcut to bitter ends. Quicker, easier, it's a promise of the night. It turns your faith to fury that will burn you alive. Don't give in to hate, don't give in to fear. Choose the light, is always me. Don't waste your love and fire and attack. If you give in and strike him down, hate will always strike back. Don't give in to hate, don't give in to fear. Choose the light, keep your mind clear. Don't give in to hate, don't give in to fear. I know it's not too late. New hope is always needed. I wrote that song as a reminder to myself. This next one I wrote this last fall after watching an interview with the great one, Weird Al Yankovic. He was on Stephen Colbert. And at the end of the interview, Colbert asked him to sum up his life in 5 words. What is the future for Weird Al in 5 words? And Al said, be kind, bring joy, repeat. Life is a hallway with millions of doors. So easy to lose yourself, forget what you are for. Each door opens pathways, branches to a new. Sometimes it's so hard to know what to do. There are 5 little words to choose by. Be kind, bring joy, and peace. Be kind, bring joy, and peace. And repeat, and repeat. Be as kind as you can be. Bring joy to all you see, and learn to just be. Be kind, bring joy, and repeat, and repeat. Be kind, bring joy, and repeat. Some choose giving, and others choose take. Some choose building, and others choose break. Some choose love, and some choose hate. We all must choose our pathways to our fate. Here are 5 little words I choose by. Be kind, bring joy, and peace. Be kind, bring joy, and peace. And repeat, and repeat. Be as kind as you can be. Bring joy to all you see, and learn to just be. Be kind, bring joy, and repeat. Our pathways will shape us, wear away our weary bones. We are mortal and fragile, all scared and alone. There's no perfect path, below or above, but we receive what we give, and I will give love. Be kind, bring joy, and redeem. Be kind, bring joy, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat. Be as kind as you can be, bring joy to all you see, and learn to just be. Be kind, bring joy, and peace. Be kind, bring joy, and peace, and repeat. Be kind, bring joy, and repeat.
Thank you, Eric. I have my mic right next. Getting the hang of this. Our first concert tonight, all the way from Tennessee, is Kat Faber. Kat is multi-talented. She is an excellent songwriter. She plays the mandolin, is learning to play the violin. I would say she plays the violin. She figures she's not good enough for concert yet, but with any luck. And she has, and I find this the most impressive thing, hand-built 3 wooden canoes. Whoa. It's a little hard to take a canoe from Tennessee to Ontario, but I'm sure if it was possible, Kat would be the woman to do it. I noticed Kat first, personally, back at a gefilte, because she was probably the only woman at the convention who was taller than I am. And I'm not sure you were there, sweetie. and although Callie is also taller than I am, this is a fairly tall convention this year, because I think Morva actually might be taller than me too. I don't run into a lot of women who are taller. You guys ready?
Not quite.
I'll keep talking then. Or maybe I won't. I think I've kind of run out of things to say. I have to admit, I do admire people who can use electronic chord sheets. I am totally still on paper.
Well, the nice thing about it is that you can fit as much in there as you want, basically, in terms of PDFs. Whereas if I had a songbook that big, the little things would collapse under it. So I have really become a convert. Okay, thank you for coming to my concert. I'm going to start with a song I wrote a few years ago. It's called Math Rocks. If you know it, feel free to sing along. It was inspired by an internet meme. D&D is a fickle art, the dice of the gods at the end and start, though they seldom take my part, their beauty teases my goblin heart, and the math rocks go clicky-clack, gems of chance in a velvet sack, in a breeze I'll check in each attack, luck and disaster stand together. stand back to back. Can you pick that lock? Can you dodge that blow? Can you swim out of that undertow? Can you charm that noble for wheel or bow? The outcome hangs on a single throw, and the map rocks go ticky-tack. Gems of chance in a velvet sack, in every skill check, in each attack. Luck and disaster stand back to back. If you play this game, you know life is frail. The worst can triumph, the best can fail. Roll the dice and you cheer or wail, and a friendly die is the holy grail. And the map rocks through ticky-tack. Gems of chance in a velvet sack, in every skill check, in each attack. Luck and disaster stand back to back. Chances are master, fade to black. Are we okay? Okay. My kitty chases shadows as her instincts demand, and sometimes the excitement gets a bit out of hand. She'll ramble and she'll scramble and she'll fly through the air to pile on the tile at the foot of the stairs. She says, I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. My kitty jumps the ravens just to give them a scare. She'll leap a dozen feet or so straight up in the air. When the ravens see her heading up, they don't hang around. And if their paws are empty when she touches the ground, she says, I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. When cats do something foolish, well, they don't run and hide. Some cynical souls say they're salving their pride. They pull themselves together and they flourish their tails. They fluff their ribs or casually polish their nails. They say, I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. From a kitten's book of etiquette, this lesson I take. You don't have to be embarrassed when you make a mistake. You pull yourself together and you brush off your hat. And tell the watching crowd, you know I meant to do that. I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. I meant to do that, I'll have it be known. I did it on purpose for plans of my own. Since you're just a human and I am a cat, I thought I ought to mention that I meant to do that. Okay, I'm going to follow this up with an old time piece. So, this is called St. Anne's Reel. And it's not that I'm such a great old time player, it's just that I need to rest a little bit every now and then. So here we go. I got from an internet meme. It's called Phoebe the Fierce. If you know it, feel free to sing along. Listen, my friends, as the tale does unfold until generations to come. How Phoebe the Fierce is a dragon so bold, who is roughly as big as your thumb. She drills little ditties when happy or bored. Any bard would be tickled to join. And each evening at dusk she will accomplish her lord, which consists of a small silver bowl. The talk of the market, the toast of the feast, from the border right up to the throne, is the story of Phoebe, the fiercest and least, and the coin that was never alone. I purchased a bun in the village of Wales, in a neat little shop by the Grange. The price was quite fair, but I have to admit I was taken aback by the change. Excuse me, I said, that's a lizard. But no, she mantles her wings and she scolds. The baker says that's only Phoebe, she'll go along with that shilling she holds. The talk of the market, the toast of the feast, from the border right up to the road, is the story of Phoebe, the fiercest and least, and the coin that was never alone. I thought that for bargaining I had a knack, but I hadn't been ready for this. I tugged at the coin, but the dragon tugged back with a tiny, adorable hiss. The baker was looking me right in the eye. Take it or leave it, he said. So she ran up the arm I held out with a sigh, and settled in next to my head. The talk of the market, the toast of the feast, from the border right up to the road, is the story of Phoebe, the fiercest and least, and the coin that was never alone. My belt pouch acquired a slit in the seam, where Phoebe's and her shilling were layered. I was startled one day by a desperate scream, and I whipped around quick and I stared. For a pickpocket rolling about on the sand was a sight I'll forever recall. For clamped like a bear trap to one flailing hand was one furious dragon size small. The talk of the market, the toast of the feast, from the border right up to the road, is the story of Phoebe, the fiercest and least, and the coin that was never alone. She sits on my shoulder and warbles by day, and sleeps on my pennies at night. She is easy to feed, and she's hard to dismay, for all that her size may be slight. For Phoebe is fearless, for all she is strange, a friend that's not easily matched. So don't turn it down if you find in your change a coin with a dragon attached. The talk of the market, the toast of the feast, from the border right up to the road, is the story set list here, and believe me, this is difficult to get me to do. Because I like to start rehearsing about 2 weeks in advance. But I overlooked a great song that I wrote pretty recently that is really appropriate to do here. So I'm just going to do it a cappella because I haven't got further than that. But this song is called Lake Argent. Lake Argent waits where the nights are chill, rich with silver drawn from beneath the hill, where the shadows move when the wind is still, and you sleep with the windows closed. For the dark has rules and the dark has plans. The dark has ears and eyes and hands, and a voice that answers and commands to see those rules imposed. Lake Argent shore where the ripples dance, run against the wind, just as if by chance, is a sight that calls for a second glance, as you hope that the calm is real. For the dark don't need to compromise. The dark has a voice and ears and eyes and hands that grip and rip and prise to seek to bring the world to heel. Lake Argent strangeness began somehow in a fine new house that was the cat's meow. There's only a roof and a cellar now, and they lock that cellar tight. For the dark has goals by which it steers. The dark has hands and a voice and ears, and eyes that gaze on all your fears at the fading of the light. Oh, Lake Argent slumbers where fear and hope shift like colors in a kaleidoscope. And if darkness leaks, well, you learn to cope, 'cause the dark's not make-believe. And the dark don't need to force your choice. The dark has eyes and hands and voice, and ears to hear as you rejoice. So you either fit or you leave. It's a great book. If you haven't read Direct Descendant, I totally recommend it because it's a lot of fun. All right, I'm gonna do another instrumental piece. This one is called Julia Delaney. I learned it from a filker named Robbie Hilliard. He's in Chattanooga, or at least he was at the time. minute ask our own Lauren Oxford up onto
If
the
I don't, you can catch
sing.
Okay.
Our own Lauren Oxford up onto the stage with me to do another song that I wrote about 7 years ago. It's called Tell Julia. And again, if you would like to sing along, I'd love to have you. Do you need to do a sound check, Joe?
Lauren, can you give me a few words?
A few words.
Keep going.
A few more words. More scored 7 years ago.
Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived or so dedicated.
We're working on
We
it.
are now in a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of this field as a final resting we cannot desecrate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot follow this crown. The brave men living and dead who struggled to consecrate the world with little known no longer remember what we say here. And then my fifth grade teacher gave a skip lunch. And then it was, oh, there it is. Okay. That's a fun fact y'all found out about me today. I learned that shit in fifth grade and it's still here.
Gee, all I can do is the presidents in order.
I do that too. All right, now.
So are we good to go?
No.
Okay, I'm not good to go. And then from this on
Yeah.
our deck, it's taking 3 seconds. This nation of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. That was, yeah.
Okay.
Where the cat's meant for you.
Okay, can I?
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. Tell Julia I love, since so much more will have to go unsaid. Her voice still clear from memory to the sky. As the words were spoken, morning we were wed. In my heart she reigns forever free. The most lovely woman I have ever seen. Since you go where I can't follow yet, tell Julia that I do not forget. I was offered back my only jewel, at the price I must rewrite each day since then. But the choice was fashioned to be cruel. It was a gift to see her face again. To save her, I'd torn the world apart. But I knew too well that price would break her heart. Since you go where I can't follow yet, tell Julia that I cannot forget. I live my life in joy far more than sorrow. There's too much good to strive for to be sad. And yet the years will hold no bright tomorrow to shine the ever after I once had. I guess the happy ending to my tale
forget.
We do have one more song we can do if there is time for that, but we are at the end of our hour. And I think we have something. Do we have a concert coming up after this?
No.
No, but there are theme films coming up.
Okay, yeah, there is a theme film coming up, so,
With maple syrup.
with maple syrup, the O Canada theme film, that's right. Okay, I'll do it at a circle, I promise.
All right, whoa. If anyone sat down to listen to music before registering, because that's when you arrived, registration will be closing at 9:30, so try to catch them before then, or you'll have to wait till tomorrow morning. We are now going to theme FilK, 9 to 10 in, was Kennedy the one that changed? No, okay, so we are still in Kennedy. Don't start without me, because I'm the one who's gonna be keeping score, and I have to run up and change. At 10 o'clock, there will be a theme FilK in Woodbine's the one that changed, right? So in the one that starts with butter, but wherever it goes. And everybody is welcome except Sue Jeffries, because we try to keep her away from butter. It's not butter? It's button? Okay, Sue can go. Button, who's got the button? So 10 o'clock in the one that starts with Buttonville, like I assume the village, for those of us who really know, is a Firefly themed FilK with Mikey Mason. From 10 p.m. until the last person falls over. Kennedy which is the back half of Savoy, okay? Oh, which is the back half of this room here, Savoy, are open for open FilKing. From 11 until the last person falls over, Buttonville, the non-butter place, Margarineville, is available for open FilKing, and at 1 a.m., the con suite closes. Everybody got that? Okay. I will see y'all later, definitely tomorrow morning. And thank you. Have a good night. Go sing.
Yeah, that's a good one for Canadian. Yes.
I am very annoyed mostly at myself because I was doing stuff other than going to Washington and stuff. And this year you should take it back again. And I think it's the first time in umpteen years since I've missed it. Well, I know. It's just one of those things.
So,